Hello, hello, my Sparkle Chat watchers and or listeners, whatever it is that you do here. Welcome back to another episode of Sparkle Chat. If you've never been on my channel, hi, hello, welcome. This is not a diamond painting channel. I just happen to have a diamond painting that has been produced by Diamond Art Club, and that is why you see me playing with diamond painting. I'm clumsy at it. This is my first diamond painting ever, so you know how it goes. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm excited because she's my piece, so we're gonna work on it. If you did not know, well, yes, now you know. I have an official Diamond Art Club diamond painting out on the market. If you would like to purchase this piece, you can purchase the kit at Diamond Art Club, their website. I do not have it for sale on my website. It is not available in my Etsy shop. I will never have it for sale. It is available exclusively through Diamond Art Club. So if you want one, go over there and grab it. I do have a link on my website if you would like to purchase it directly, and I also have a link down in the description box as well if you would like to grab it. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to have it to watch or to participate. I don't know what it is that you're doing, cooking, cleaning, homework, whatever it is. Actually, it's summer. Nobody should be doing homework right now, right? I suppose it depends on where you are in the world. But anyway, Sparkle Chat is my sporadic series in which I just sit down and talk about absolutely nothing of consequence while working on my Sparkle Chat. My diamond painting. The last time, I distinctly remember the last time I sat down to talk with you all, I recalled my horrendous experiences with melatonin and the nightmares that it induces. Since that video, I have stopped taking my melatonin. Was that a good idea? Probably not, because as soon as I stopped, within a week, my sleeping schedule has been shot to crap again, and we are now in the rhythm of falling asleep at dawn again, which is what we were trying to avoid. The problem is that I fall asleep at dawn and then I wake up 3 hours later. So that's the problem. I don't mind waking up early, but it's the lack of sleep that kills me. It's a horrible cycle. I don't know what else to do to fix it besides melatonin. I think I'm going to have to just cut my dose in half and use it for a longer stretch of time. Maybe that'll do it. The nightmares were not bothering me because, to the best of my knowledge, they didn't occur every night, but they were annoying. They prevented me from getting a good night's sleep, which negates melatonin. But in any case, we're gonna get back on the melatonin train probably within the next week or so. But we're gonna try the discipline route. Some of you might be thinking, well, wait, Karla, if you can't sleep, just force yourself to go to sleep. You have such amazing willpower. Just do it, guys. Trust me that I have tried. I can tell myself, Karla, be in bed exactly at midnight. Be in bed at midnight. Be in bed at midnight. No phone, no book, no nothing. Just you, lights off, bed, sleep. That's it. And what happens is my mind just will not turn off. It refuses to shut off, and I just don't feel tired. I don't feel sleepy. It's just a restlessness that does not go away. The lights are off. Everything is nice and calm in my bedroom. Nothing helps. It's the mind will not shut off. So I have to force it with melatonin. It's just the dosage. I think the issue is the dosage. And I was taking a low dose to begin with, which on the one hand is good, but it's like now I gotta cut that dose in half and take it for longer. We'll see. But this entire Sparkle Chat is not going to be a melatonin drama conversation. I promise. It's just that I know that some of you probably are a little concerned about me because you know that I've had these sleeping issues forever, probably since I started this channel. I've been bitching about my horrendous sleep. I go through like periods, months where it's okay, and then I fall back. But we're okay. We are okay. Otherwise, we've been working away on a new coloring book, new artwork, a new brand that I am launching this fall. So your girl's been busy, sleepless, but busy. So you win some, you lose some. I hope all of you are doing well enough, considering things are a little wonky in the world right now. They have been for a long time. What am I talking about? But everything just has a little gloomy cloud over it. Although, you know, gloomy clouds are not necessarily a bad thing. I got, quote unquote, caught in a monsoon storm the other day, meaning I was out driving. I was out picking up or running some errands, and then the monsoon started. We had a single day early monsoon pass through the desert, and monsoon season in the desert is my favorite. Those hot, humid summer storms that come and go that just, oh God, it makes the desert feel like the steamy jungle, and your girl is all about that jungle life. I love it. I enjoy the desert. I do. I love the desert. I mean, I prefer the desert over jungle life anytime, but if you send me to an island, send me to a tropical island somewhere that has a drier, maybe slightly deserty climate somewhere on the island, that would be my absolute paradise. I love desert. I just do. And the desert during monsoon season is just an entirely different level of magical. It's incredibly beautiful. The clouds roll in, the lightning, the cool rain while it's hot outside. Oh, it's just gorgeous. I went on a beautiful, beautiful long walk in the rain. I went into a frou-frou neighborhood, and of course I'm walking through the neighborhood having my little fantasy daydream moment, walking through the rain, enjoying the puddles, the rain on my face and my hair getting wet. And given that this is a fancy neighborhood, everyone has a landscaping crew that comes by, landscaping and maintenance. And there were all kinds of maintenance men, maintenance trucks, landscape trucks outside going, what in the hell is wrong with this crazy girl wandering around? I know, I was getting the looks. To that I say, just mind your damn business. I don't understand why people have to stare at something that they find weird. I understand that humans are mostly boring and they innately go into defense mode. They see something that's a little bit out of the ordinary and they automatically need to criticize it as a form of self-defense. But do they not understand that they are actually ruining their own life? They're wasting their time by worrying about what someone else is doing. Furthermore, why didn't you just join me? Just join me on my little rainy frolic. You would have liked it. I mean, unless you hate the rain, obviously. But I don't think anybody in the desert hates the rain, right? That would be a little kooky. But people just suck. People suck and they need to learn how to have fun in the simplest ways. The most uncomplicated way to enjoy yourself is to go outside during a summer monsoon, or rather during a rainstorm as the summer monsoon rolls through the desert. It is magical. My fellow desert-dwelling brethren in Arizona, you guys get it. You know, because you guys get the same monsoon that we do. It rolls right past us and right to you, and it is just So other than that, I have been good. Again, sleepless, but I've been getting my rainy frolic on for the whole 1.5 days that it lasted. But hey, I got that in. I've been working. My new book is done. Not released, but the new coloring book is done. So we're doing okay. We are cruising along. Not all aspects of my life are peachy. Absolutely not. But we're doing okay on the creative front, and for that I can't complain too much. Has anyone been up to anything interesting art-wise? Are you working on any fun projects? Let me know down below. Are you thinking about starting something? Well, here's my kick in the butt to you. Stop thinking and do it, okay? If you're working on a diamond painting, are you working on this one? If you are and you aren't shy, by the way, tag me on Instagram so that I can see it and I will post it to my Instagram stories. I have a feeling that diamond painting is one of those things that people jump into and then lose interest in very quickly. It's only for the kind of people who are truly dedicated to doing something and following through. You know the type. You know the type of people who enjoy starting a myriad different projects, and then they give up on every single one by one, like clockwork. And then you get the people who are just absolute workaholics and they see everything through to the end because they won't feel satisfied if they don't. Unfinished projects just frustrate them. I'm one of those people. Admittedly, I juggle too much at times, but I do decently at it. I want to get better at time management, absolutely. But I always follow through. Might take me a little while, but I always do. Digging on these AB crystals. I've been saying it for a while now. I think they're just so cute. I gotta say, at first I was not convinced that they were gonna be all that amazing, but they truly are. Oh, she's gonna look so cute up on my wall for Halloween. I can't believe Halloween is almost here, guys. It is already July. It is already July. How does this happen? I hate it. Remember when I was a kid, it felt like summer went on forever. Forever. Just the years. Time went by so slow. I'm telling you, being an adult sucks. This is why I am perpetually attempting to recapture that spirit of being a kid. And it's not that I've lost it, because, I mean, I'm an adult and I make coloring books, damn it. I've not lost that. But it's the time. It's the timing is what gets you as an adult. Not only do I want to slow time down, but I also want to send myself back in time. I've been saying that forever. You know. If you've been here, you know why. The disco and the 80s, all of that. I would like to experience a creepy 1960s Halloween. At least once. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't, I suggest, oh my God, a cricket just crawled over my hand. An actual literal cricket just crawled over my hand. Thank God though, because I thought it was a spider or something. So if it's a cricket, it's okay. Spiders, not so much. I'm not terrified of spiders in that kind of girly, oh my God, it's a spider. It's not so much that, it's the fact that they're small and they scurry, and they can get stuck in your shorts, stuck in your hair, stuck in your bra. Oh, nope. I can't handle that. I can't handle being some creature being stuck in my clothing or in my hair. Oh God, the horror. Have I ever told you guys the story of the cockroaches? Okay. I don't know if I have, okay? And this is going to go back to my previous Sparkle chat because I know that I talked about being accosted by insects in that last one. Okay, well, I'll tell you, being in the desert, insects are something that you just have to learn how to live with. You just have to, because they're all over the damn place. They are omnipresent. You are going to step on them without even realizing it while you're just so much, oh, I'm going to go check my mail. Okay, crunch. Oh, I'm going to go out to my car. I forgot to get something from the trunk. Smash. Oh, I'm just going to hang out outside and enjoy the morning breeze because it's going to get hot in the afternoon. Oh, listen to the morning doves. Crunch. Your reveries will forever be interrupted by the crunches and the just of stepping on things. It just happens. The familiar sound of the crunching of exoskeletons, it is most unpleasant. So, this was years ago. knock on wood, I had an infestation of cockroaches. And they were cockroaches that were new to me. I had no idea what they even were at first because they were small. A little smaller than an almond, just a small almond. Flat, brown. I'd never seen that type of cockroach in my life. Ever. The only cockroaches that I was familiar with were the hideous, I think they're called, are they called oriental cockroaches? The ones that are black and shiny, glossy? I don't know. But those are the ones that I was familiar with growing up. Disgusting. Ugh. Big old shiny black things. So I didn't know what these were. They're called German cockroaches. I don't know if I said that. But they're called German cockroaches. They are small and ooh, those bitches can scurry. Okay? And so I started noticing them in my kitchen. And I couldn't figure out why I was seeing them so much. And it turns out that I had some neighbors that lived down a ways from me who were absolute freaking filthy, disgusting ass human beings. Pack rats, okay, smokers. So there was dust and ash and shit, junk all over their place. And they were just filth. They were filthy people who were living there. And when they moved out, all of the cockroaches had nowhere to go. So what ended up happening is they all migrated into the plumbing system and they came over to us, meaning me and my immediate neighbors, and they found new homes with us. And so I started noticing the roaches, and I knew it was bad. I knew it was a proper infestation when I would see them during the day. And I'm like, oh, hell to the no, this is not okay. So I knew that they were going to call the exterminator, but it was going to be a few days because landlords are trash. And so anyway, I was so disgusted by the fact that I had cockroaches. It would not let me sleep at night. I would barricade myself in my bedroom because I would find them in my bedroom. They would crawl underneath the door. So I would fold up a towel, roll up a towel, and put it by the door every single night until the damn exterminators came, which was a couple weeks later. It was a while. And not only that, by the time the exterminators come, it takes a while for all of the insects to actually die off. So it was like a whole 3-week process from beginning to end that this was going on. But one night, when I failed to barricade myself, well, let me explain what happened. So I couldn't sleep because I knew that they were out there. I knew the little bastards were out there, crawling around on my kitchen counters. And so what I did is I went down to the hardware store and I purchased boric acid, which is the roach poison. Every single night, I would wipe off all of my countertops and I would put a layer of boric acid all over my countertops, in my sink, everywhere in the kitchen, everywhere. At night, I would wake up 6 o'clock in the morning and I'd come out with a flashlight. And I would see them crawling around on the countertops. And I knew that they were getting boric acid on them, but it wasn't enough for me. So I would go to the countertop with my bottle of boric acid and I would squirt it on them, like, die, you bitches. And I would make sure that I would get as much boric acid on every single one of those little bastards as I could. And they would scurry back into the recesses of their dark plumbing caves. They lived in the plumbing somewhere, in the pipe system. Oh, God, it was atrocious. So anyway, one night, I didn't barricade myself in my bedroom good enough. And I keep a carafe of water next to my bed every single night. You already know where this is going. So I keep this carafe of water next to my bed. And it has a lid. On this night, I opted to not put on the lid. I wake up many times. I have horrendous sleep, as you know. I wake up frequently, and I frequently wake up parched. Ergo, the carafe. So I woke up, and it was about 4 or 5 in the morning. It was between 4 and 5. Reach over, I grab my carafe, put it to my mouth, take a nice gulp of cool water, but it occurs to me, it's a goddamn cockroach in my mouth. The absolute horrified scream that emerged from my mouth. Someone probably thought I was getting murdered, but it wasn't. It was not one of those horror movie girl screams that's like, ah, you know what I mean? The girly scream. It was more like a, oh my God, you mother. Like, it was an expletive riddled, disgusted, I'm gonna throw up, oh my God, what the hell, that kind of surprised screaming. It was more shouting, I suppose. It was, oh my gosh, the amount of Listerine that I swallowed that night was probably borderline toxic, okay? Horrendous. A few days later, they were gone. I was finding dead and dying roach bodies for days, but slowly the whole massacre of roaches slowed down until they disappeared entirely. There's nothing, I gotta tell you, as much as I love animals and all of that nonsense, you know, hippie stuff, it's not hippie stuff, but you know what I mean. As much as I love creatures, there is nothing more satisfying than seeing roaches during the day completely disoriented because the bastards are dying. They are poisoned by the boric acid that they don't even know what to do anymore. They can barely move. They're just all discombobulated. They cannot walk. They are uncoordinated. They're falling. They're tripping all over themselves. And they're out in the middle of the day, just wandering around slowly, lumbering like big dumb idiots. Ugh. You think you'd feel bad, right? But oh no. I certainly did not. There are certain situations in which I have absolutely no pity for animals. And I'll tell you why that I can say this easily. And I think it's because I recognize that all humans are animals as well. So nature is scary. We all know that. And I mean, we're all animals. We are all freaking animals. And it's eat or be eaten. Kill or be killed in the animal kingdom, basically. And I love animals. You know I do. But I'll tell you, I would absolutely murder a coyote. 100% without hesitation. Not an innocent little puppy that I see on the side of the road, just chilling, walking along, trotting along. No. But coyotes are assholes. We've all heard the horror stories. I'm from California, so we deal with coyotes all the time on a regular. They're out here in the desert running wild. I see them regularly when I'm on my night walks or on night drives. They're everywhere. And they are brazen. And there have been several instances where coyotes will see me and my dog, and they will take a decidedly pointed interest in Bentley. They will look at him. They will give him that eye. They're sizing him up. They see me with him. So what I think is they're not interested in attacking me, but they're interested in seeing like, oh, is she not gonna pay attention to that little dog? Is he gonna run into that bush and are we gonna be able to just snatch him? Oh, bitch. I have seen them do that to him. And now I don't stick around and tease the coyotes like, yeah, you want some, come get my Bentley and see what happens to you. No. When I see a coyote, I immediately pull Bentley closer to me. I pick him up and I will proceed to leave, but not without fanfare. I will throw rocks, or I will I have a taser, pepper spray. I have it all. So yeah, I make a scene, and I make sure that those bastards know that if they get near me, they are going to get not only stabbed, but on the days I have my switchblade, a bitch is going to get stabbed too, okay? Because you do not give my Bentley eyes. You don't do that. You don't do that. And it's just one of those instincts. You know, that's my dog. You don't know. Don't even look at him. Don't even look at him, because I'll cut you. It has happened. It doesn't happen often, but it has happened enough where it pisses me off. Because they're brazen. They are brazen. Just the other day, when was it? It was like a week or two ago? It was about 2 weeks ago. I was outside taking out the trash, and admittedly, it was late. I usually don't take Bentley out this late because I know that those freaking animals are out there because they enjoy just the twilight hour or very, very early, just pre-dawn. And so it was about 3 o'clock in the morning. I know it was late, I know. And so I was taking him out to the dumpster to throw the trash out, and we were walking around the corner because I thought, oh, okay, he's going to have to pee-pee, so I'll take him around the corner as well, and we'll just go around. You know, it's difficult to explain if you don't know my complex, but anyway, there are no bushes, it's exposed. So he was safe. I was watching him. He was on his little leash. It was fine. And coming around the corner come 2 coyotes. And they're just trotting along, turning the corner. They were probably going home after a night of being terrors, whatever it is that coyotes do. And as soon as I saw them round the corner, I immediately picked up a rock and chucked it. And so it landed near one, and it made enough noise that it kind of freaked it out, and it continued to run. But the second coyote stopped mid-trot. Like he didn't stop, but he slowed down, and he turned around to take a look at us like, wait, could I snatch that dog? And then, of course, I had my taser and the flashlight that's on the taser, and I scared it. But I was like, you brazen asshole. Are you serious? I'm causing a ruckus here, and you still have the audacity to turn around. Now, to be fair, it could have been turning around to see, oh my God, is that psycho woman chasing me? Oh my God. Or was he looking over his shoulder to say, could I run back real quick and take that little dog? So, yeah, I was, my blood was boiling. Boiling. Welcome to life in the desert. I am the desert vampire. I'm scary. I will cut a bitch. This was a bizarre conversation for diamond painting. I would hardly call this, relaxing. But you know, such is my life. I wouldn't consider my life especially relaxing, so welcome to my life. All right, what I'm going to do is, I'm cheating a little bit because I have an annoying habit of, instead of putting the little diamonds back in their bag, I try to finish whatever I have left in the tray in that particular color. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, you know what? They keep falling out. I have a lot up here that I need to finish. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. But let me just run through these reds. I shouldn't, but there aren't all that many on this little tray. So let's go ahead and sort through them. Okay, because there's a large section here with that little color code on it. Okay. My God, what a sense of accomplishment this is going to be when I finish. It's going to be so huge and so sparkly pretty. We've not even gotten to the face. We have quite a ways to go until we reach her face. But by the time we get there, it's going to be so sparkly, so pretty. I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm going gonna really get into it now. Not that I'm not into it right now, because I have been finding little things about this that I'm enjoying, like these stupid AB crystals, which I just could not understand why they were such a selling point of this. And then I saw them and I'm like, oh, okay, those are very cute. I do like those. Once I start seeing her little face come together, oh, it's gonna be so cute. Then it's gonna be over and I'm gonna be sad. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if the sales were okay, then they will likely produce another one. But we'll see. We'll see if I can sweet talk the company into giving another one of my pieces a shot, because I have a plan. Well, we're just not going to discuss it, but I have a plan. So fingers crossed that my plan works. Either that my plan works or that this diamond painting sold well enough to warrant them wanting to produce more of my work as diamond paintings. One of the concerns, the primary concern really about this, is that a lot of people were worried about the size of it because it's so large. And I understand that. It's definitely intimidating. So I'm hoping that in the future, if I get more diamond paintings into production, they will perhaps be a little bit smaller. But I have to point out that the reason why this one was so huge is because of the artwork. With certain artwork, and especially mine in particular, given how sketchy it is all original artwork by hand, it's not digital, which means that there's a lot of extraneous scraggly line work, a lot of, it's called artifacts when you're drawing, not artifacts like a museum artifact, but for instance, a digital artifact is just a little bit of noise around the edges of a line. So you have the pixelation and then a little bit of extra noise around it. Well, the same thing happens with my artwork. If I'm working with a very fine tip pen, there's going to be a little bit of bleed around the edges, and that's what's considered noise or artifact. And so when you have that, in order to reduce that, you have to go larger and smaller with the pixelation, because that's what diamond painting is. It's essentially pixelating your artwork. So if you were to take my artwork that is incredibly scriggly, scraggly, sketchy, all of that, and put it into a small diamond painting or onto a small diamond painting canvas, it's going to be highly pixelated, not nearly as detailed, and it's just not going to render as well. Does that make any sense? Hope so. So that's why this one was so large. And this is why I'm hoping that if I have my little chit chat with Diamond Art Club, that they will consider giving other pieces of mine, perhaps pieces that are digitally colored, a shot. That way they can render them smaller and the size will not be as intimidating to consumers. We are chugging along. I'm curious, what is that? The color S. Oh no, is that the peach color? There's a weird peach color. Yeah, it's this one. I pulled it already. This one, S. I mean, it makes sense. They're bat wings. They're going to be a little fleshy, I know. But on my original illustration, there was no peach. But the rendering artist chose to put peach on there, which I guess is fine. Like I said, it makes sense from a practical perspective, because if these are supposed to be bat wings, now whether or not they're real or not, I don't know. I simply drew a bat wing headpiece on her, but flesh is acceptable for bat wings because they are fleshy little things, right? Okay, so I'm almost done with all the little diamonds on here. And you know, it is late. So I was going to do another color, but I'm gonna hop into bed and see what happens. No melatonin. I'm beginning to feel the sleepies beginning to happen, so now would be the time for me to at least attempt to fall asleep before dawn. So let's just go ahead and finish this little tray, and depending on how long this section of the video was, I will either upload it, or well, you'll find out whether or not it's going to cut off here or lead into another day. I think we'll do another day though. I think a good sparkle chat that's over an hour this time around would be good. So we'll go ahead and do that. These sparkle chat videos, I was planning on doing them once per week, but they are the least watched videos on my channel, which I understand. This is not a diamond painting channel, I get it. So I don't want to give precedent to something that people don't want to watch necessarily. People are watching them, but they are the least popular. Finally, something is less popular than my vlogs, but here's the thing. I love making my vlogs. I don't make them often, but I do enjoy them because it presents a more real world view of what my life is like, as opposed to my just posting art videos. You can see the daily nonsense that happens in my life. So I do enjoy those. They were my least popular videos until the series started. So hey, there's that. My vlogs are now slightly more popular. Hey, think positive. For those of you who enjoy watching the diamond painting, thank you. And for those who enjoy my vlogs, thank you, thank you. Thank you all just for sticking around. I do greatly appreciate it. And if you want more of me, go follow me on Instagram. I am so active on Instagram. I say that with just a slight tinge of sarcasm because I'm on Instagram. I have my weeks where I'm active every single day. I post a couple stories every day or every other day. I make a couple posts a week. And then I disappear for a few days or a week. I mean, I always come back, but I have spurts, Instagram spurts, if you will. I'm going to finish these final few little diamonds, and then we will continue the video mañana. Welcome back. I totally lied to you, and I said I was going to be back mañana, and it has actually been a full week and a half since I have touched this thing. I mean, not that you notice because you know YouTube, but we're naked now, no nails. I will probably be putting my nails on, I don't know, the next 2 weeks perhaps. I've just been doing a lot of nonsense around the apartment, rearranging my storage and the closet, and nails, not a good idea. They were gonna break or fall off somehow, so I thought let's just be naked for a little while longer. It's okay. And I've got to be honest, it's actually kind of nice being able to type like a normal person. But don't worry. Oh, don't you worry, they will be back. But the reason that I disappeared from this diamond painting for a week and a half is because I did something rather dumb. I put it all away and I put all of the supplies up on the counter, and I lost the tray. The tray was gone for several days, and then I thought, ugh, now I'm disillusioned. Now I don't want to touch my diamond painting until I find the tray. The tray ended up in a weird spot in my kitchen, behind and underneath something, and it's translucent, and I couldn't find it, and then I finally did, and I was mad, and I thought, screw you, I don't want to diamond paint for a while. And yeah, this is how we ended up a week and a half later, and then anticipated, but that's okay. We are back, and I'm not going to film too much today because with what I filmed previously, I think it will be a good 40 minutes at least. I believe a little bit longer. and then I will be ready to upload. And then we will move on into the part that I'm excited about, which is the face. We still have quite a ways to go. We're not there yet. But when I upload this, I will work on a chunk of it, and then I'll film another Sparkle Chat. So that'll be a little while, but that's okay. It will give you something a little bit more exciting to look at next time you tune into a Sparkle Chat. Not a lot of people are watching these though. I mean, I understand this is not a sparkle painting channel. You guys did not come here for sparkle. I totally get it. But for those of you who are watching, Sparkle Chats are not stopping. They're just going to be not the weekly video that I had anticipated that they were going to be. So it's probably going to be every couple of weeks or so. So not a huge difference, right? But I figure since these videos aren't super popular and since I can only get so much done in one video, I would rather skip a week, get some done off camera, and then come back when there's actually a visible difference in the piece, right? So it'll be a little bit more exciting when I do upload one. For those of you who have the diamond painting, are you still working on it? I hope you haven't given up on it. Please don't. Watch the Sparkle Chat and work on it. Maybe that should be your ritual if you're finding yourself being a little bit discouraged and or intimidated by the size. Hang out with me. Hang out with me. And work on it while I'm working on mine, because I still have it in my brain that, okay, so this is why nails were useful. They help me to position these little nuggets, but I still have it in my brain that I will have this friggin' thing completed in time for Halloween. Does this mean I'm going to possibly scramble at the last minute? I hope not. But I suppose that depends on how much I sit down and do off camera. Regarding future diamond paintings, I did receive some good news about future diamond paintings. So I have reached out to see what's going on, whether or not they're going to continue working with me. And I don't know what the sales are like as of this moment on Bat Princess, but the diamond painting company is willing to give me a shot, even if this one did not sell well, which I don't know. I do not know the numbers yet. But even if she doesn't, what they're going to do is allow me to submit some more images for consideration. And what they're going to do, which apparently is the thing that they do, is they pass along images to their customers and they allow them to vote on future production, which is what happened with this one. But it was kind of up in the air whether or not they were going to allow me to even give it another shot. So it looks like they are. And it's just a question of whether or not the art pieces that I submit to them for consideration for voting, it's going to just depend on that. So if people vote on my artwork and want to see it as diamond paintings, then there will be more. So I will update all of you when the time comes on whether or not something is being put up to production, etc., because unfortunately it's up in the air. If I submit something and then they put it up for voting, I don't really know what happens until they say, hey, so looks like we're going to be putting this piece into production. Okay, thanks. And that's it. So I kind of have to be a little bit more proactive about keeping up with the status on things, but things are positive and we shall see what happens. So for those of you who either already purchased it and finished it and were looking forward to picking up another one, or those of you who perhaps were intimidated by this one and were hoping for something that was a little bit smaller, well, you might get your wish. It all depends on whether or not the diamond painting audience is digging my work, because they may not. They may. I do not know. Someone has already finished it, by the way. I popped into the Diamond Art Club website and somebody had posted already their completed diamond painting. Jesus, I'm like, these people are devoted. I don't know who this individual is. I don't know if she follows my artwork. I don't know. If you do and you're watching, I saw it, girl. I can't believe you finished. But I would think that if she was a follower of my artwork, that she would have tagged me or emailed me or in some way let me know. So she's a stranger to the Karla world, I think. She just happened to like the diamond painting and pick it up. And she finished it. She posted the photo on the Diamond Art Club website. I was shocked when I saw it. Oh, and by the way, people have my back so much. And I gotta say, I appreciate it. Oh my God. Somebody had left a review on the Diamond Art Club website, and it was a positive review. It was totally a positive review, but I think the person, they accidentally pressed 2 stars as opposed to, I don't know if it's a 4 or a 5-star rating. I don't know. They left a glowing review. Like, they love the diamond painting and all of that, but they only left 2 stars. And I think because the review was so glowing, I think it was a mistake. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. I mean, mistakes happen. But that review got downvoted a few times, and I thought, people have my back even when it's an accident. They're like, ew, this review is stupid. Why did you leave her a bad? No, not in words. They didn't say that. No, absolutely not. I would never encourage that kind of language on my behalf. But through their thumbs down on the review, it let me know that they were like, ugh, this review is ridiculous. Make it go away. That was so cute. Even though I'm telling you, I believe wholeheartedly that it was a mistake on the reviewer's part. And it happens. You're on your phone, you click an incorrect button, you don't realize it, and you know, I get it. So thank you to those of you who have my back. It reminded me of that call to action that I made. I made an entire video during Vlogmas 2021 where one of you delicious nuggets, had alerted me to someone who had stolen one of my coloring books. They'd plagiarized, they'd stole it. They didn't even plagiarize, they just stole it outright, changed the cover. They used my own artwork to create a brand new cover, and they made a copy of my coloring book and they were selling it. Now, I doubt that they had very many sales, if at all, but I felt a bit useless in that situation. I had emailed Amazon, their copyright department, and eventually it was taken care of. But because I put out that call to action and I said, hey, everyone, go spam this account, and if you feel like it, report it as fraud. I'm not asking you to report it. If you don't have the time, don't, but at least go leave a bad review on this person's page. Well, an army of you guys went over there and helped me out, and I feel as though my lodging a complaint with the copyright department and then subsequently them seeing all of the negative reviews that, I mean, it was an onslaught of negative reviews. I think that definitely helped to expedite the process of getting this jerk removed from Amazon. So thank you all. So this little diamond painting review situation, it reminded me of that. It made me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. My sparkly little black heart was extra sparkly. Thank you all. I appreciate that you guys have my back, because you guys know that I'm Little Miss Loner, Little Miss Independent, Little Miss World on my shoulders all the time. And sometimes when I feel a little bit helpless and useless, you nasties are there for me, and I appreciate it so much. So much gray. Oh my god. The previous portion I did a lot of the gray as well, huh? Really boring. See, this is why I'm going to skip a week and I'm going to get chunks done off camera, because I don't want you guys to see a bunch of repetitive blah blah blah. So that being said, so it looks like I have a chunk of the red here to do. I'm gonna finish up. I don't know. See, I don't want to say anything and then not follow through. I was going to say I'm gonna finish the gray and then I'm gonna go, but who knows, depending on how much I have more to do. Maybe we'll do the gray and the red and then I'll call it a day on this Sparkle Chat so that I can edit and upload it. Although there's not much editing involved. It's just splicing the footage together and whatnot. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't think I have any of the pretty AB crystals yet left to apply. Oh no, that's a lie. I definitely do right here. Okay, we're gonna move on to a boring color. We're gonna do, what's number 4? Well, first we gotta get these little boogers back in the bag. This is the worst part. I hate this part. But you know, having normal human nails makes this easier. I'll tell you, it was a struggle bus. It was a ride on the struggle bus with my nails, just setting up and getting all this prepared. It's amazing. It's amazing how much easier it is to function in life with normal nails, but I'll tell you, it doesn't feel normal to me. It does not. I feel weird. Look how gorgeous this one is. Ugh. Just doesn't feel right to me. It does not feel right to me. Oh, we do have the pretty ones to play with. Yay! I need my claws as much. I'm perfectly accustomed to living with my claws. Truly, I have become acclimated to the talons, but they do make life a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. But it's me we're talking about, Karla, the one who wears ridiculous shoes, the polyester princess who wears sequins and polyester in the desert. Hi, I live for inconvenience. In the name of fashion, damn it, in the name of fashion. This is why you love me, because I do all of the stupid nonsense that none of you guys would want to do because you have fully functioning brains. Hey, I'm entertainment. You watch the weirdo be a weirdo for your own entertainment, right? Right. It's what I do. Would you guys believe it if I told you that the vast majority of my friends, mind you, I don't have a ton of friends. I have 1,000,001 acquaintances, but people that I consider friends, very few. But in both of those circles, most of the people, with the exception of Cuckoo Bananas drag queens, because, you know, I might be the rhinestone polyester princess, but the drag queens, oh, they take it. They take all of the crowns, right? Clearly. But them aside, of all of my friends and acquaintances, most people are very, very quote-unquote normal. And I love that. Why? It gives me a different perspective on life. In many ways, it gives me the reminder that, ooh, girl, you were not put on this earth to be normal, because if you were, you would die of boredom and stagnation. But at the same time, their energy is great because they feel as though the boring normal folk, I say boring in quotes because they're not necessarily boring. They're just a little straight-laced, you know. But I feel as though they appreciate creativity and art in a way that those of us who create it can't, because they see it through fresh eyes. It's like, how can I explain it? Like a child seeing Christmas lights, or a child on their first trip to Disneyland, you know, that kind of effect where it's like, ooh, they're so mesmerized, and you just see a part of their soul light up because they're kind of witnessing magic in a way. Not that I'm a magical creature, but I am a fabulous creature, but I don't know if I'm a magical one, but you know what I mean. People who are a little bit more straight-laced, a little bit more conservative, they see something that they can't create, or something that they would never be able to fathom existing. They see that and they're awed by it, and they are transported to another, for lack of a better term, they're transported to another dimension, right? They see a level of creativity that they've never thought that they'd be able to touch or reach, and it lights them up. And I love that feeling. It's that feeling of newness, of novelty. It's great. And then they return to their mundane jobs. But then they can escape to me later. See, that's the job of the artist. We help people escape. You know, and I'm not poo-pooing anybody who's normal. If I have anybody out there watching who's normal, remember that the vast majority of you have a leg up on us weird, hamstery, workaholic, creative types, because you guys, you may be in your cubicle all day, but I'll tell you, you've got a steady paycheck and stability, and there's a lot to be said about that. It's an issue of balance, right? You may be sitting in your cubicle thinking, ugh, I'd rather be doing anything else other than this. I wish I was more creative. I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that. But at the same time, this is very risky, this lifestyle. It's very precarious. And we artists, on the flip, are thinking, ugh, a little bit more stability would be nice too. So remember that. It's a push-pull. It's a push-pull. You're not less than because you're in a cubicle. You're not less than because you have a 9-to-5 at all. And artists, likewise, you are not less than because you're living a wild, kooky life. You're not. The world needs balance. There needs to be freaks. There needs to be business casuals. Okay? There's got to be a little bit of everything. That was my little pep talk for today. It's okay to be normal. I can't stand when people say they use normal as a pejorative almost. It's fine. We need a little of everything. Starving. As soon as I finish this portion, I'm going to make myself something to eat. And I, believe it or not, I've not been in a super chatty mood the past few days. I've just been busy. There's no particular reason why. I've just been in major work mode. Time is flying, you guys, flying. And I have a new brand that I'm going to be launching this October. And I've been doing a ton of work for it. And I've just been work mode, and I haven't sat down to film chatty videos. I just released my new coloring book, Deco Dolls, and I need to film color and chats for that. My copies have not arrived yet, as always. That's just going to be the thing moving forward, is because the copy that I have are the copies that I have, I should say, are the artist proofs. So they're not the same as the version that everyone else gets, and I don't want to film color and chats with a book cover or a book interior that's slightly different than what everyone else has. So I have to wait for my normal copies, my press copies, to arrive, and those always take forever because they come direct from the publisher. It's just a mess. So color and chats for Deco Dolls will be coming in the future, of course. It's just going to take a few weeks, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but that's just the way that it is. And we'll get chatty in those, of course. And then I have a few sketchy Saturdays. You know what? All of my videos lately have been pretty chatty. We've had sketchy Saturday videos, and yeah. So what am I talking about? Just because I haven't been chatty this week, oh dear, clutch her pearls. She's not chatty for once in her life. It's cool. Never mind, just forget the past, 3 minutes of conversation. Oh, I haven't been feeling chatty this week when every single video you've posted has been nothing but you doing this. Where was I even going? There was a point to me saying that, and then I just went off on a tangent. I have no idea. Oh, I was talking about eating. Okay, because I was going to say I'm not in the mood to talk that much tonight, so I'm going to do a chunk of this diamond painting and then go eat. Yeah, because you know what I want to do? I have been binge watching Stranger Things, the latest season. Does anybody watch Stranger Things? Let me know down below if you watch it. I'm not huge on CGI. In fact, I freaking hate CGI movies that are high in CGI. I don't even enjoy them, right? Because it's computer generated and it just looks funky. I don't like it. And funny because Stranger Things is all CGI, but it's the 80s of it all. They capture the 80s so well stylistically. The clothing, the music, it's incredible, and that's what got me, and that's why I've been into it. Excuse the beast. I don't even know what he's barking at. He's in the room all by himself. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, I know what it is. I hear it. I don't think you can hear it on camera. Let me see if you can. I doubt it. Let me see. No, you can't. So, I have a neighbor who is this old man. I don't know his story. I know that he lives alone. He's lived alone since I've lived here, and I've never seen anybody come in and out of his apartment. By all intents and purposes, he's another loner like me. And he's a nice guy. There's nothing weird about him. He's just an old loner. I don't know what his deal is. And there's a cat. I don't know if this is a stray that he has fed, like a feral cat that has become his cat, because the cat doesn't have a collar or anything. Or if it's his cat and he just allows it to run wild. I don't know. But we have coyotes out here, as you all know. So every night, because this guy is a recluse. I don't know what his deal is, but he's a loner recluse. But he loves this cat. So instead of him calling the cat by its name, he makes a sound. I don't even know how to describe this sound. Because when I first used to hear it, I thought it was a bird. Because there is a bird out here who makes a sound very similar to that. It's kind of like a kind of sound. Like, is it something like that, right? It's just a weird kind of like birdie sort of animal noise. And the cat responds to that call. And the guy goes outside like at odd hours of the night, like midnight or 3 o'clock in the morning. I often hear it. And I'm telling you that I used to think that it was a bird, because obviously he makes a sound far better than I do. It actually sounds like a legitimate bird sound. These weird squawky little screechy birds that we have that live in the bushes out here in the desert. But anyway, the cat comes to that call. Like the cat, he makes that sound, and wherever the cat is, the cat comes to him. And I think what he does is, because there are so many predators out here, because he does feed the cat. He leaves a water dish out there for the cat during the day. But at night, this man makes this sound so that the cat will come to him at night, and he like locks the cat up in the apartment at night so that it doesn't get eaten. I think it's very cute. It's just funny to me that it took me years to realize that the sound was in fact coming from a human being. And I know that because it was happening the other night, and it was really late. It must have been close to 4 o'clock in the morning. and I was hearing it, and I kept hearing it, and I thought, what is that sound? I'm like, I don't believe that that's a bird anymore. I'm like, is there somebody out here prowling around the property? What's going on? So I was peeking outside my door. I turned off all of the lights, and I'm sitting there in my window trying to see, you know, is this some kind of burglar? Are they talking to each other? Like, what's going on? And I see this man. I see this old man out by the street calling the cat. And I go, oh, okay. Gotcha. And then sure enough, I see the cat come and follow him inside. I was like, oh, it's so cute. So cute. It's just funny that we loner recluses, we may stay away from people, but man, can't get us away from our pets. We love our animals. People, not so much, but animals, yeah. Cat does not like Bentley. Hates Bentley, actually. Poor Bentley. Bentley loves cats. He loves cats. Oh my gosh. He's had a cat friend who unfortunately is no longer with us. Poor cat. But oh my god, he sees cats outside all the time, and he gets so excited. He wants to play with them. 9 times out of 10, the cats want absolutely nothing to do with my poor Bentley. They start hissing, they start posturing, they want to murder him, and poor Bentley does not understand why. I pull him away and I say, no, 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 you can't get near that cat. I'm sorry. He looks up at me with those sad puppy eyes. What are you doing? I just want to make a friend. I'm like, no, get away from that cat because it's going to scratch your eyes out, blah, blah, blah. And he gets so sad, and I feel bad. He does not understand that a cat hissing at him, arching its back, that's not a good thing. That's not a sign of friendship. My friend, it's just not. You gotta get away from that cat. And most of the cats out here do that to him. And I feel so bad. Poor Bentley just wants a cat friend. He loves cats. I would say that he loves cats more than he does dogs. He's very particular about the dogs that he's friendly with. But cats, oh my god, he just loves them all. Loves them all. But they usually don't love him back. I feel so bad for him. Poor dog. He just doesn't get it. He doesn't understand. Okay, that went by faster than I thought. Oh, we have a ton of these up here. Okay, let's see. You know what? Because I don't want this video to get too long, I think I'm going to just go ahead and cut it off now. Let's see, which one are we going to do? Because there's still, that's the thing about diamond painting, is that it looks deceptive. Like, oh, we just have this little chunk to do. It's no big deal. It'll fly by. And while it does fly by, it does take a little while. So I'm going to go ahead and, or should I just do a little bit more exciting, something a little bit more exciting before I go? Oh no, none of these are exciting. I have 2 different colors of gray here. One of them's just a medium and one of them's a darker gray. So never mind. I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video now and do all these grays off camera. Thank you for hanging out for this Sparkle Chat episode. There will be another one. I can't give you a timeline as to when. It will be in a couple of weeks though. That sounds about right. And when next time I see you, I don't know what portion we're going to work on. Well, we're not going to be at the face yet because I still have quite a bit more. So we'll still be working on the head next time I see you. But for now, this is going to do it for this Sparkle Chat episode. Thanks for hanging out. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have this diamond painting and you've put it away and you haven't touched it in days, if not weeks, here is your chance to pick it up and work with me. Of course, I should have said this earlier, not at the very end, but hey, whatever. If you've just purchased it, well, baby, you've got a few episodes of Sparkle Chat to watch, or rather listen to, while you're working. So enjoy. If you are interested in picking up the diamond painting, it is not available on my website. It is not available via my Etsy shop. I have absolutely nothing to do with the sales of it. It is only available for purchase directly through Diamond Art Club. A link will absolutely be down below. Links are always available on my website. You cannot purchase it on my website, but a link to where you can purchase it will be on my website. So, all of that being said, I'm going to go now. I'm starving. I need some Stranger Things. I need to shut my mouth. So thank you so much for hanging out. Once again, take a look down below. Everything you need to know will be down below. Now get out. Get the hell out of here. Be bad, be good. I do not give a damn which. You know I don't care. Be bad or good. I do not care. I will ask that you come back in one piece. All right? So get out, come back safely, and I will check you in the next video. Follow me on social media. Take a look down below. Links will be down below. That's it. I will see you in the next one.